Hi, this is John Carle again with the Nice Agents Real Estate Team. We're in a hot market. There's no denying it, and we've been here before. I remember 2006, 2007. I remember 2013. Here we are in 2022, and a lot of the same patterns are repeating themselves. One that we see it quite often, and is unfortunate to see, is that as people get more frantic and they get scared they're not going to be able to get a home, the conversation about rent to own comes up more often. So I wanted to take a minute and just talk about my experiences with rent to own as a real estate agent and any advice that I would have for you as somebody who's considering buying a rent to own. First off, my advice is don't do it. I have never, in 23 years as being a real estate agent, I've never seen a rent to own go well. Let me explain a little bit about why. First off, the biggest reason is that the previous owner, the landlord, if you will, they stay on title. You don't own the property. They do. You're renting it. You're just paying a bigger rent, and they're holding that money towards your down payment. Now, you think you're securing the property, uh, but they're under no legal obligation to sell you the property. They can back out of the transaction just like you can. The difference is that they don't have money in trust with you. Your money is in trust with them. So they're holding all the cards. I don't think it's a good idea. If you're looking to build a down payment over the next 2 or 3 years, rent a less expensive home and put that money into a TFSA or something, or maybe your RSP, so that you can, build up your own savings and buy whatever house you want. The next area that people get tripped up or have problems in a rent to own is, what's the house worth? I find when people enter into a rent to own agreement, that they don't have lawyers review the contract, which is a huge mistake. You should have a lawyer review it. But when they don't have it reviewed and dealt with properly, what happens is assumptions. The buyer assumes that they're buying the house at today's value, even though they're not buying it for 2 years out. Well, the seller probably thinks he's selling to you for the date that you're actually purchasing the home. The lenders probably are going to appraise it based on the day that you're going to transfer the title. So, if prices go up between now and then, the seller's not going to want to sell it to you. He can make more money on the open market. If prices go down, the lender isn't going to finance it for you. Ultimately, you're the one who's caught in the middle. And because that landlord is holding so much more money for you, um, you all the risk is yours. So my advice is to avoid a rent to own. I don't like them. I've never seen them go well. I've heard stories of people that have had good experiences with them, but I've also heard stories about Bigfoot and Sasquatches. So they're about as common. If you're looking to build a down payment, if you've got credit issues, I suggest talking to a mortgage broker who will help you identify what you need to do to improve your credit. It's shocking how some small changes can really quickly affect your credit rating, and make you more able to purchase a home faster than you might think. The other thing I would do is talk to a good financial advisor, even just someone at the bank, in order to get your money, your down payment, put into vehicles that we have here in Canada that allow you to then use that money for your down payment later. For instance, an RRSP. If you're putting, let's say $200 a month towards your rent to own, take that $200, put it into an RRSP. You can draw that money out later as a down payment with no penalty, but you're also, not paying tax on that money, which allows you to build up more and more faster savings. A TFSA is another good option. You can put it in there, and any interest or profit you make from it is tax free. So you can build up that down payment faster. I'd rather see you in control of your money than the seller being in control of your money for a long period of time. So if you want to talk more about rent to owns, if you want to talk more about your options, feel free to reach out to us anytime. Again, my name is John Carle with the Nice Agents Real Estate Team at Homes and Gardens, and we're always here to help if you have any questions. Have a great day.